everybody, and welcome to my session of Evil Genius Minecraft with me, Abnett, in collaboration with Webdevvie. Webdevvie's not here at the moment, this is more of a solo session. I'm afraid when it comes to Minecraft, I'm a little bit of an amateur. So, with that in mind, I'm going to be doing lots of small tasks according to an Evil Genius handbook. Let's have a wee look at the book and see what I intend to do today. I'm so far behind, it's funny. Start my indoor farm. Well, I'm going to do that sounds straightforward enough. Something a bit more interesting. I hope to make a portrait of myself with wool, and I'm also going to make my nether portal, so that gives us something to do, and find my opponent's base, and kidnap his pig. Ooh, I may also kidnap his henchman while I'm at it. I'll just do the pig at the moment, that seems more fun. Now, very straightforward, as I said, I'm a bit of a noob when it comes to the old Minecraft. This is my first major modded Minecraft that I've done, so I'm not completely au fait with everything, although I do know the basic Minecraft fairly well. So I'm going to start today, as I said, with a farm. So what have we got? We've got some granite. No, here comes Webdevvie, he's spying on me. And I'll have some water. I need some water. Yes, I do. Even I need water. So there we go, some water buckets and some dirt. So let's go down here, and I've already prepared some ground because at times I am prepared. This is Bob, my pig, which not to be kidnapped because he's my pig. So this is an indoor farm, so that means it's a farm with indoors. Yeah, I know. So we're going to put down some earth, and then we're going to mine out the blocks in between. Come on, Bob, stop getting in the way. Now, I'm just going to put some water down. It's that simple. There's one there. Switch in for the normal. Put some water down there. And we'll put a third one in the middle. Hopefully, that'll give us an infinite water source. Yay, see, I do read. Yep, sweet. So I'll shoot some more bucketry going. Again, it's not the most exciting stuff, but it is all important because it gets me one of the all important achievements. And these achievements, what do they give? They give prizes. Okay, it's not really prizes, but it's things like diamonds, seeds. You can have a wee look at the manual yourself. Hopefully Webdevvie might put the achievements available somewhere for people to watch. And people to inspect. Maybe offer comments on what can help and what can't help. Because as I say, nope. Now, we'll continue going and come on Bob, you get in the way. Let's get some indoor farming going. Dum-de-dum. Okay, Bob got off that. Is it Bob? It's a Goanna Bob. A Goanna Bob named after the man in Fallout 2, I believe. And you know he wasn't selling a Goanna. Right, that's an indoor farm. Let's put some torches up on the indoor farm and get some illumination. Help the speedy growth a little. There we go. Probably a bit many torches, but a bit many torches. What the hell? But there we go. So indoor farm done. So if we look at my book, check that one off. Build octopus tank. Where is it? Come on. I see. I'm really au fait with this book. But they're farming, isn't it? Start your indoor farm. Yay, got that one done. We hand these in later. Don't drown, Bob. Bob, don't drown. Bob's drowning. Time to rescue Bob. Okay, Bob, you can't be here. I'll talk to leave him in the farm. That would be a nice place for Bob to be, but that's not an option. Sure, Bob. I have another chamber here, which I'm preparing as a secret base, we'll call it. Yes, I'll use that word. So, for now, Bob is going to live in here. I'll dig this out, not on camera because I can get this pretty boring watching this happen. Bob, still up here for now. Put him there. I'll quickly knock another block down. Stop Bob from escaping. Bob, stay there, don't drown in the farm, mate. That's really embarrassing if you drown in the farm for me. Okay, that's number one done. We have an indoor farm. Now we've got to build a nether portal. Frustratingly, the nether portal is where Bob's living, so that's going to have to change in a moment. What do we need? We need a flint, we need one piece of iron, and we need all the nether blocks picked up, obsidian picked up over the last few days, and a little bit of dirt to help as well. We're going to go where Bob is and build another portal, and of course find out that I can't keep Bob here because he could go into the nether portal. That could be amusing, no? So let's see, a 3 or 4 across. Well, if we go for 4, it's going to fill the entire side of the room. It's a bit... Oh, what on earth? I can't remember if it's 4 and 4. Well, I'll tell you what. That was a good name. Captain Memory Man kicks in. Still got a bucket somewhere that I don't need. Let's go for cobblestone here and cobblestone here. And we'll just build the whole portal. Dumpty dumpty dum. Oh, this is going to fit. I haven't really thought this through very well, have I? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll get a pickaxe and just go and pray there's no lava or anything up there, eh? That would be fun. And then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll go to my inventory and hopefully make a flint and tinder. I think it's like this. Is that flint? Yes, flint and steel. And we shall strike up. Yes, we have another portal. Let's go to the little book. Yay, we have another portal. We'll go to E. No, we'll go to the book. And we'll have another portal. Dum de dum de dum. Another portal. Yay, 2 achievements in one day. Webdevvie will obviously mock me heavily for this because he does 75 achievements a day, but I'm happy with my 2. So what we got? I am not staying here. I am utterly unprepared for this. Some glowstone, some pigmen, some sand. I hate that sand. Gassed. Okay. Did the important bit moving through. Right, Bob, stay out the portal, mate. I know. I'm telling a pig to stay out the portal. This is not going to end well. Right, so that's my security device. 2 steps up, stop anybody getting out. Okay, we have achieved 2 things already today. Now, I'm looking here, zombie. Hopefully he's not going near. Let's see, let's just get rid of some of the rubbish and carry. Oh, pig seeds, they could be useful. I'm going to put you down. And now, I want to make a portrait. A portrait requires wool, a wool requires shears. I've been mining in my own time. I have a large collection of iron somewhere. And some kind of more cane. I think it's 2 or 3 ingots to make shears. I'm going to find out. Oh, it's 2 ingots, that's nice. So we need some shears and we need some more sugarcane. Do we have any more sugarcane to hand? Got a lot of misplaced storage as usual. That's 5 sugarcane. I believe I need 8 and a block of cobble. So all these figures I give you with a dose of suspicion. I also have no food on me. That's stupid of me. We have some of our starting pack hamburgers, so I'm going to have a few of them on me. I will put them in place of the axe. There we go. You go in there. No, you come out there. I took you out there specifically not to put you in there. Oh, I'm sure you can hear all the wonderful zombies and other creatures in the area. I've got loads of Infernum essence, and I'm not really, again, not au fait in how to use it very much. Many things to be learned in the world of Minecraft. Right, let's see. I believe it's dark outside. I need some torches, that's what I need. I'm not going out because I'll get killed because I'm pretty much inept out there. Unless I'm wearing full Infernum. What have we got? I want torches. I've already said this, why are you asking yourself? Dumpty dumpty dum. Torches. So we have that. And let us obtain some coal. Don't make many torches, I hate them. Yes, I'm biased, I hate many torches. So, that's a good start with that. Okay, now, the book again. I need to make the portrait of myself. I need to make a portrait to hang in Webdevvie's base. The 2 things we have planned for 2 achievements. And it also means finding Webdevvie's place. Now, there will be another video somewhere of me finding it cheating using YouTube. He put the episode up. I'm so far behind I decided to use the YouTube evidence to find out where he was. I call it investigation, he calls it cheating. We'll have to meet somewhere in the middle and call it investigative cheating. just double checking my base. Nothing's here. Oh, let's go and just introduce you to my henchman. Sadly, I named my pig Iguana Bob. And also, because I didn't know how name tags worked, that also named my henchman Iguana Bob. So we have two Iguana Bobs. Iguana Bob pig, Iguana Bob henchman. Yep, I know. So, my sword is a little bit knackered. I know I'm a bit all over the place here, but this is how I go. Is there anything else in this book that could be quickly done? I'll also wait for the sun to come up. Oh, is that something I can do? As I constantly die, I have to set my spawn point for my evil genius craft. So, boom, there we go. Oh, do. Hopefully that's. Oh, Webdevvie's in the game. Oh, I could wait to sleep a bit woke up. Okay, he's there. Let's make it a spawn point reset because I will die. Let's be crystal clear on that. Okay, book of achievements. Anything else that we can do? We already know that we're going to put some portraits in my base. Okay. We are going to find my opponent's base and kidnap his pig. I'm not kidnapping the henchman, I'm saving that for later. And I believe... Oh, I don't have a prison yet, that's not anyway. If I had a prison I could have stolen both. Visit Bad Pig, I've got 10 diamonds. Oh, I might actually visit Bad Pig and bring him 10 diamonds if I can find them. Build a house, lure a chicken. Oh, I need to get that. I might be luring a chicken as well. And same with a pig. And a sheep. Oh, I need a whole bloody farm. That would require more golden lassos. Let us check for lasso. I can't always remember the ingredients, of course. 4 gold nuggets and 4 string. Do I have the string? I almost certainly have the gold. I found various bits of that. And there's some gold. So I don't need 1 or 2 to make a few lassos. Doesn't look like I have string. No, I definitely do have my string. I need to quick double check because I'm basically blind. I've got 1 string. Okay, how do we make the string? Can you make string? Spider essence, yeah, okay. Flax. Let me find flax somewhere. Come on, son. Normally I'd sleep, but the Webdevvie's it's all online. Dum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum! Right, come on, let's pick up the speed. There's some wool anyway, so I could make some. I don't have enough sugarcane to continue with making the portrait. As the little people say outside. Ooh, avocado. If I can make some toast, I could have that. Bread. I'm going to make some bread. It's just not sit about here doing nothing. That's not you make bread. For some reason I think you make bread in the oven. I don't know, outrageous ideas. Let's just... yeah. We're making bread, we're being exciting. Some backup food so I don't have to waste perfectly good large meals. A delighted meal, not in any way a reference to anything else, no, not at all. So I'll keep 2 or 3 of them on me, not to waste them when I get died, because it's going to happen. Trust me on this. So we've got plenty going on there. We just need some sunshine. Come on, sunshine. There we go. Right. Let's go and collect more sugarcane first for portraits. Still a little bit dark. If you worry about monsters, I am. Oh, baby zombie. Oh, good. Here we go. Watch me die. Hello, baby zombie. At least he's not named or anything special. Get out of it, yard. Oh, I'm lethal to this grass. I do actually do better against bigger zombies because I can see them. Yeah, little. Oh, I'm dying, of course I am. Combat skills, I have them not. Now, there was some sugar cane over here. Oh, creeper, run away. Oh, there's no sugar cane, of course it's not. Should run away from the creeper first, let's just achieve that. Oh, there's a spider somewhere. Hopefully not right. Okay. We're going round the way to avoid the creeper, spider, and every other piece of nonsense. It's not going to work out. Okay, well that's just utterly failed. Let's go and find us the opposition's base and steal his pig. And not fall in the large pit while we're doing it. And see also if we can find any sugar. Now we have a boat because it's the only way to travel in Minecraft. Personal opinion, of course. Okay. Now, I know where his base is because I rigged it before. Trust me, this is not my usual level of organisation. I'm not much worse than this. Right, so we know he's not very far away. And if we stick to the shore, we keep an eye out for sugar. Hopefully find some before we get there. Not looking good in the sugar front. There we go. Just a little bit of sugar cane. Not much, but possibly enough. Stay there, boat. She's got 9. Perfect. I think. Got some wood. Right. Now, I had a problem a few days ago when I was recceing. So I know where I left behind. I don't know, 1 block of rope. I think that's enough. I know that I left behind there's opposition base. No, I must have picked up. I thought I had left behind a crafting table. Okay, well, we'll make a crafting table now. First of all, we'll obtain the axe. Okay, we don't have enough. Let's get the crafting table done. Boom, boom. Come on, Mr. Tree. You wouldn't mind dying. The woods. One table, decorating. We're going to look at painting again. Painting requires 8 cane and a coloured wool. Requires a dye requires a lapis lazuli. Of course it requires a lapis lazuli. Line dye. Some crafting. Cactus green. Oh, I've got glossiums back home, I don't have them with me. Of course I don't. Can I just make it a white wool? Why should I be extravagant? God damn it. Preparedness is not my name. Let's take this with us in case we get the opportunity in the opposition space to get a lab painting. Oi, where's my boat? Oi! Oh, there it is. Goodbye, mister. Okay. Right. Cross the river. Dum dum dum. I'd say commando road style, but we all know it isn't. Keeping an eye out for something that can quickly make a dye, like a glowing mushroom or something. As I said, I wrecked his base a few days ago. Animal, sheep, farms. Now, we're not wrecking each other's bases. This is not trollcraft. I'm using jokes are allowed, but no trashing. Because, you see me. Quick, run. He's making a trap. Hey! You hit me with a sword. Unlike me, he's not properly armed. Oi! Stop hitting me! I died. Luckily for that, eh? Oh, I've no boat or anything now. Let's get some wood. Let's quickly make another boat. Right, we have some wood, let's get a boat because we need to get back and get our stuff. We're almost running out of time for the recording, we're at 22 minutes or so, so we've got just enough time to get there and get my stuff. The earth happened there. She's got time to do things. I'm going to leave. We come to the top. Right, we found his base. We opened the nether portal and we completely failed to make any form. I'm going to, because he killed me, I'm going to steal his chicken eggs. No more, I can't get in there. Can I have your chicken eggs? I can't even steal his chicken eggs. Okay, this is just inept of the highest order. Get in my boat. Right, let's go. Back home. We're complete an abject failure. You just row all the way back home and we're going to have to come back and rethink this. I.e. we're going to come on when he's offline and can't stop us finding his pick and avoiding a few of his traps. There's going to be a few traps I think. We might require something in the way of explosives. And me handling explosives is hilarious. We have no idea how much fun that can be. Okay, we're on the way to my secret base. Let's go past my base. Yes, I have. Oh, you're not paying any attention. That's evil. Genius core. Should we check them out? Oh yes, I went completely the wrong way. I don't live here. Let's row the boat. On earth is it's a mob farm he's building. What is this the right way? Oh, I don't know where I am. Don't know who I am. I'm getting old. I'm sure I didn't go that far. He's up there. He's watching me. He's spying on me. And these spy chickens. There's my house there. Oh, seriously. Abnett, you're an idiot. Give me my boat back. Okay. That's enough chaos caused for one morning. That's a remarkably successful session, as you can tell. I'm going to go into my base and do a little bit of farming. So I feel as if I've achieved something. I haven't, but I feel as if I have. Oh, I want to go hand in the book. Let's do the handing in of the book. At least we can get some rewards from this. So, you fill in the book and you hand it in to Evil Pig. Can't jump this fence, can I? And Evil Pig is our boss. The evil genius boss, and he gives us things, rewards. You've seen the book, I think you get the general idea. So, we go to the mail. Let's just check my rewards first, make sure what I've got. I think it's finding my opponent's base, start my indoor farm, find the opponent's base, and nether portal. So nether portal, opponent's base, and indoor farm. So we get the book, take the book out, put it in here. You say find opponent's base, nether portal created, and indoor farm. All in one session. Sign cheese. And we put it back in. Go in here. We put it in his mailbox. There you go. Let's finish off by looking at the score, then get back to my base. It's getting dark, which means I'm going to die. And two things are pretty much related. Webdevvie. Oh, he's doing things. He can fly and jump and things. 14 to 3 is the score. Right, okay. That means she's achieved 14 points of it. 14 achievements to my 3. I've just handed in 3 more as you've seen. So it'll be 14-6. This doesn't really make it so much better, does it? Starting to get into a rugby score. I'm going to have to plan this just a little bit better and be a little bit more prepared. Things like portraits, going to the nether, getting a few other easy achievements, working out how all of this Infernium that I've got into some stronger gear, because I need better armour, better weapons. Getting a few of these things will get me some more survivability. I'm going to just put my little worm jackets down here, because they help with the farming. No real proper organisation to it. Get in there. Right, get in there. Oh, you need a good piece of ground to put them in. Okay, little chaps. If you do that, I'm going to go up here. Okay. This is Webdevvie. I'm signing off. I hope you all enjoyed this chaotic and mismanaged session. But it's getting there. Things are happening and it's forcing me to think more. This is important stuff because the more I think, the better I'll get. Thank you very much for your time and goodbye.